Assalamu alaikum grade 8s. Today we are beginning with levers and linkages. Okay, before we begin, you need to understand what a lever is. Now you all know that in technology we have devices or inventions or systems that make life much easier for us. Okay, because if you look at this example of a wheelbarrow, for example, this system here makes it much easier for us to carry things around than it would have been if we had to carry it around in our hands, for example. So these systems give us mechanical advantage. This means that we put in less effort to get the same outcome. Okay, now levers are a component of systems that allow us to move objects and create a desired outcome. It makes it easier for us, though. That is what levers are. Okay, now when a whole lot of levers are joined together, this is called linkages. Okay, right, let's look at the bicycle, for example. The levers and linkages are used to move a bicycle. When you ride a bicycle, the input movement is your feet driving the pedals, and the output movement is the bicycle going forward. So that is a system that contains levers and linkages. We put in our effort, which is our feet driving the bicycle, and we create an outcome, which is the bicycle moving forward. So let's look at the simple lever that we have here. Okay, as you can see, it shows you where the effort goes in, right? We have the fulcrum, which is our turning point, and we have the load, which is an output, which creates our output or desired result. Okay, this is an example of a simple lever. Now we are going to look at 3 different types of levers, okay, that we have done in previous grades, and this is the first class lever, the second class lever, and the third class lever. Okay, now please take this down in your books. What is important for you to note here is that the position of the effort, fulcrum, and load. That is how we distinguish what type of lever it is. Okay, in this first class lever, a first class lever has a fixed bar that changes the direction of force by using a fulcrum between an effort and a load. So the fulcrum is between the effort and a load in the first class lever. In the second class lever, it consists of a fixed bar that multiplies a force by placing a load between the effort and the fulcrum. So in our second class lever, our load is between the fulcrum and the effort. And lastly, in our third class lever, it consists of a fixed bar that multiplies a distance by exerting an effort between the fulcrum and the load. So if you look here at our third class lever, the effort is between the fulcrum and the load. Now you guys already did this in grade 7, so you should be able to identify what the effort is, where the effort is placed, where the fulcrum is, and where the load is in a lever, okay, to distinguish whether it is a first class, second class, or third class lever. Right, so this is a simple or single levers. Right, now we are going to do levers linked in pairs. Okay, a mechanism that is made by connecting levers is called a linkage. Right, a linkage consists of more than one lever. Linkages are used to reach over a distance, to change the direction of movement, or to increase the degree of movement. A linkage can also change the distance of movement. A pushing movement can be changed to a pulling or turning movement. The pedal rubbish bin is an example of a linkage. You can put the lever down, which results in pulling that lifts the force. So as you can see here, in this example of a bin where you push the foot pedal down and it opens the lid of the bin, it has many levers that are linked together to make the lid open up. so it works over a distance. This is an example of linkages. Okay, now if you look at the example of a scissor, it doesn't really work. This is a simple or single lever. It doesn't work over a distance. However, this one here does. Okay, right, so your work for today is only to take down the notes, which I will put down. I hope you guys understand. Please let me know if you don't understand.